It's a movie like the old monster movies.
It's all about roller coaster rides.
I would say it's a tragic love story.
Peyton is gone.
Program complete.
But this is more of a Beauty and the Beast story.
Why didn't you tell me, Peyton?
An action-adventure, comic book, gothic horror. It's a mixed media bash.
Universal Pictures presents Sam Raimi's Darkman. Liam Neeson stars as Dr. Peyton Westlake, the man doomed to become the Darkman.
What am I, some kind of a circus freak?
With Academy Award nominee Frances McDormand as Julie Hastings, a lawyer whose underworld connections lead her fiancé into the path of evil, skillfully embodied by LA Law's Larry Drake.
Bingo.
Gentlemen,
Darkman is the story of an innocent scientist who's caught in the middle of a criminal war and destroyed.
But he isn't really dead. In fact, he's alive in a burn unit. But he no longer has a face.
No ID, no medical history. He's got burns covering over 40% of his body. 10 years ago, pain from the burns would have been intolerable. Now, we use the Rancoverit's technique. Quite simply, we sever the nerves within the spinothalamic tract.
Which means if he has any rage bursts or gets upset, you know, these upsets become huge.
they took my hands.
More than the loss of his body, his career, and his romance, his uncontrollable rage is the fire that consumes Peyton, leaving only the shadowy persona of the Darkman.
Reconstruction program.
He uses his scientific skills, attempting to reconstruct his own face, and in vain, his former life.
God, I love you, darling. Oh, it's good to be back.
Liam has a quality that's very important to me. I needed somebody who could create a character on screen who would be warm and funny, and someone who I would feel their loss once they became the Darkman.
The pink elephant, please.
I'm sorry, buddy. It don't count unless you're behind the line.
Darkman is not just the dark side of Peyton Westlake. I think he's the dark side of the whole psyche of humanity.
Scrap.
I mean, we all have a dark side. Some of us show it more than others don't. But I think if we're alone in our car or in the bathroom or in the shower, you know, we fantasize about, you know, God, I should have told the boss that. I should have told him he's a real. And you do in your mind, your own persona becomes this devilish fiend.
We both decided that it had to be done like Greek tragedy. You had to go for broke.
I chose Fran for the role of the Darkman because she's very good. She's the dream actress. She does everything that was in the screenplay and more.
She does start out as a very driven, ambitious woman who gets caught up in a romantic love story.
Jules, I'm asking you to marry me.
She also is the dame. She's the damsel in distress.
Larry Drake was cast because he has a very imposing physical presence. He's like the modern-day Edward G. Robinson. He just has a very interesting face.
It's a nice contrast to what I usually do on LA Law, because Benny is like the world's nicest guy, and Robert G. Durant is like the world's worst guy. He dresses well, he speaks well, and he does awful things.
Bent on revenge, the Darkman uses his ability to create the faces of Durant and his criminal gang.
Shoot him! Shoot him! Which one is Durant?
Darkman has the power to become anyone. Unfortunately, his disguise can only withstand 99 minutes of daylight before self-destructing. Of course, it took more than Sam Raimi's imagination and a talented cast to create an action fantasy like Darkman. The team of Tony Gardner and Larry Hamlin created a vast array of eerie special effects.
It's a 10-piece overlapping appliance, so each piece has to go on top of another, on top of another. It'll take about 3 hours for Liam to get into the makeup, not including the bandages.
When I'm in the chair, it's not an ordeal. I knew this was going to happen. The thing that I had to do as the actor was, once I have this 5 hours of prosthetic makeup on, not to think of it as 5 hours of prosthetic makeup, that this is now my skin.
In addition to uncomfortable makeup and arduous working conditions, there was also danger.
I'm going down there to take care of that son of a...
When we did that particular piece of the shot, Sam insisted to me that I'd be taking up only 15 feet. Larry and I are acting our hearts out. And as I swing back to punch Larry, my peripheral vision catches all the trucks and all the people, like that size, way down on the ground, you know. I'm thinking, 15 feet, you know, and I suddenly just clung onto the side of that helicopter. I was like 150 feet off the ground.
I try and make the scenes as exciting as possible. We wanted to create a character that was superhuman in a sense, but also was anchored by human emotion.
The nice thing about playing this Darkman is that he encapsulates so many of those cinematic heroes that we all grew up with. Certainly Boris Karloff in those early Frankenstein films. Phantom of the Opera, definitely Jekyll and Hyde. This is a big sweep of a film, there's lots of action. We all have a dark side.